All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Vladas Kavikas. I'm a co-founder of Intelligent Cloud, and welcome to the webinar. All right, so without any further ado, it looks like you guys are able to see my screen. Let's get started. Our today's session is about online reputation and online reputation management. We're going to be talking about that. But for those of you who are on my webinar for the first time, once again, my name is Vladas Kavikas, and I am with Intelligent Cloud. And just really briefly, who is Intelligent Cloud? Intelligent Cloud is a web presence company. And what the heck is web presence? That means that we do services like custom web design and development, online marketing, and online reputation management. So anything that enhances your company's web presence, we can do that. And then, not going to brag a lot, but I'm going to mention one thing. We were named top 10 software developers in Los Angeles for 2017 by Clutch.co. There's more information on that on our website and in my email signature. So again, without any further ado, what's the scoop for today? I will cover how potential clients and customers use online review sites in most cases. We're going to talk about what's new for 2017-2018 because at the moment when we're doing this live, it's December of 2017, and when you're watching this, it's possible that you're watching this already in 2018. So we're gonna cover the newest trends when it comes to online reviews and how business should interact or how they should go about it, and then what impacts reviews have on your business, and what can you do to manage your online reputation. I know it's a sensitive topic for a lot of business owners. You invest a lot of time and money in running your business. So how to not get lost, how to still, have a firm grasp on your online reputation. We're going to talk about that. And then at the very end of this webinar, I will show you how you can get your free assessment of your online reputation, including potentially uncovering reviews you did not know you had. So again, bear with me. For those of you who are going to stay all the way till the end of this webinar, I will show you absolutely no obligation, no strings attached, no gimmicks. I will show you how you can contact me, and I will send you a assessment of your online situation right now using tools available to me. For now, let's just take a look at these search results. So what I did, I simply went to my Google, not specifically Google Maps, not specifically any other part of Google search engine. I simply went to google.com and I searched for pest control companies in Los Angeles. And I got the following results. And just by looking at the results, whom would you call? Let's imagine that you're in this situation. I hope you're not, but you're in this situation where you need some serious pest control done for your property. And these are your first results, right? So, I mean, obviously, without any doubt, you're probably going to call the first ones on the right: bedbug exterminator, anteater, termite, and pest control. Those both have 5-star reviews. Now, if you're gonna dig a little deeper, and a lot of this happens really fast and subconsciously, so you're gonna see that, okay, the anteater people have only one review. It's a good review. It's a 5-star review. It's only one review. And bedbug exterminator, they have 5-star reviews and they have 3 reviews. So you're going to kind of assess this. Then you're going to take a look at Pacific Pest Control Los Angeles. They have 5 reviews and the average is 4.6 stars. And then you have American Pest Control that has 1 review, and that's unfortunately only 1-star review. And then Eastern Termite and Pest Control, they have no reviews. So, long story short, you're going to call 2 companies with 5-star reviews. Possibly you're going to call the one with 4.6. You're definitely not going to call American Pest Control with 1-star review. And most likely you're not going to call Eastern Termite and Pest Control because they have no reviews. And that is actually, that picture is very typical, very indicative of how the whole online review dynamics work, and we're going to talk about this during this webinar from the customer's perspective and from a business owner's perspective. So all that stuff that you just seen, this is a simply part of Google My Business dashboard. What is Google My Business? Google My Business gives business owners tools to update your listings and engage with your customers from your phone, tablet, and computer. This is literally taken from their website. So if you're not still familiar with it, make sure that if you're a business owner anywhere in the country, that you claim your business name. All right, and why is it important? Well, it's important because you have control of it in terms of the actual listing. But it's even more important is that Google My Business allows customers to leave their reviews right under your business listing on the map. Now, obviously, Google reviews are only one of many review sites. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Yelp. And really, did I just ask that question? If you're a business owner, you definitely are familiar with Yelp. And it's an American multinational corporation that publishes crowdsourced reviews of local businesses. And some people have a very strong opinion about Yelp. One of them is Anthony Bourdain, and this is what he had to say about Yelpers, about elite Yelpers. There is really no worse or lower human being than an elite Yelper. They're universally loathed by chefs everywhere. Now, you may or may not share Anthony Bourdain's opinion about Yelpers, specifically elite Yelpers, but you cannot escape the ecosystem of online reviews in 2017 and 2018. You simply cannot. The only way you can escape if you are like me, like our company. We're not local company per se. We're internet company. We have clients everywhere, so we're not on the map. Actually, we specifically requested to be removed from the map, from the Google map, and actually Google honors those requests if you can prove that you're not a local business per se. But for most of you on this webinar, whether you like it or not, you are on the map. You are receiving reviews on those multiple sites and beyond Yelp, right? There's literally hundreds of review sites, and a lot of them are business specific, and they carry different weight for different industries. So, and as a business owner, if you're in specific type of business, if you're a doctor, if you're a dentist, if you are a plumber, you're definitely familiar with all these other sites beyond Yelp. And this is actually an opportunity to make money, to turn those reviews into profit. So it all depends on how you deal with those reviews and how you approach your reputation management. So I said this, and I'm going to repeat this again now, backed up with some statistics. Reviews can make or break your business. Negative results in Google search results can cause a business to lose 70% of potential customers. This is actually a statistic given by Google itself, and it's been backed up by some other entities. For every star a business gets, there will be an approximately 5 to 9% increase in revenue. And I think it's a very conservative number. So every star, literally, and you know, pretty much every review site has a star system of sorts right now. So every star is literally worth you money. It's literally, you can put a price tag on it. And so according to Google, business listings that had at least 3+ star reviews took 41 out of 47 clicks. Now, obviously, clicks are not everything. And when I talk about online reputation management, I always stress the importance of actual, calls and conversions. But, obviously, if you don't get clicks, you're definitely not going to get any calls or conversions. So, again, a quick overview of how does your customers use reviews. How do people utilize reviews? There is this company called Bright Local, and they do pretty solid research every year. And now I have the newest numbers for, right now it's for 2017 coming into 2018. So let's take a look. So 97% of people who pretty much live on the grid, right, search local businesses online. 91% of them read online reviews about local businesses. And most consumers look at 2+ review sites before making a decision. Now, this is, in my opinion, this is completely mind-boggling. 85% people trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation. I mean, this is the most mind-blowing statistical bit of everything on this presentation, to be honest. So if my wife or my best friend from high school say, look, there's this car repair shop, or this realtor, or this this mechanic, plumber, whoever, this great guy, go see him. He will help you with your problem, whatever your problem is. So for 80% of people, online reviews have the same weight. Friend's recommendation, your wife's, your husband's recommendation. This is mind-boggling. This is how insanely important. It just shows how insanely important online reviews are. 73% of consumers think that reviews older than 3 months aren't relevant. Again, a lot of business owners that I deal with, that our company deals with, they forget about it. They get 1, 2, 3, 5 great reviews. They have 5-star reviews, and they're content. But this is actually very real. This is real, and if you will catch yourself as a consumer thinking. Imagine you go to a review website and you see that they have good reviews, or they have okay reviews, but the last review is from 6 months ago or last year. You are going to automatically, like subconsciously, you're less likely to trust that business. So 73% of consumers say that reviews older than 3 months aren't even relevant. And then finally, 49% of consumers need at least 4-star rating before they choose to use a business, which is, again, I think is pretty conservative number. It might be actually bigger. So knowing all of that, knowing what's going on in online reviews business, and knowing both sides, the consumer side and the business side, what steps can you take that will increase your sales as far as your online reputation? First of all, and I kind of hinted to this before, is claim your business name and your name in general across the board if you haven't done that. You'd be surprised how many businesses do not have a full control of their business name. Now, what do I mean by that? It means all the social media platforms, all big and niche directories, review sites. So when someone Googles your name, your company's name, you should be in control about what they see, at least on the first page. And actually, in this situation, companies like Facebook and Google and even Yelp, they are your ally. They want you to claim your name. It doesn't cost you anything, especially in Google My Business situation. They already putting you on the map. Literally, when people search for your services or services similar to you, they already put you on the map. So make sure you claim that profile, you maximize that profile, you upload, relevant pictures, and it could be a different separate seminar or webinar just about what kind of pictures work and what kind of pictures don't. But upload pictures, upload videos where applicable, put a good, relevant description of your business. Now, number 2 is obviously to monitor your reviews, monitoring your online reputation. You simply need to be aware of what people say about your business so you can react accordingly. And, you don't know what you don't know. And again, you'd be surprised. I run in quite a few of business owners who say, "Oh my God, I don't even want to look at this. I'm scared." It's the same situation, and a lot of us do this in life, and it's I guess human. It's let's say your finances or your credit score or a lot of things. As humans, we're stressed. We have a lot to deal with every day, and so as business owners, sometimes we don't even want to deal with this. But it's exactly the wrong approach. It's not only not making you money, it's losing the money. Number 3 tip or action item would be respond to both positive and negative reviews, and in a different manner. So positive reviews should be acknowledged with gratitude, and when appropriate, a joke. A positive joke, an uplifting joke. I mean, for instance, Jamba Juice likes to add, "We like the way you Jamba" to their replies. To be honest, I think it's a little bit cheesy, but they have their own spiel, and then they do it. I would prefer to be a little bit more creative, but definitely insert your brand. Definitely, interact with your clients, and again, it should be obvious, but a lot of business owners just forget it. Hey, John, thank you so much for taking this time to leave this review. We're thrilled you enjoyed our services. It's great to know that we did XYZ right. We're learning for every review, and it's good to know what we're doing right. And I mean, I'm just freestyling here, but like, you can latch on specific review and just customize your response. Now, with negative reviews, it's a classic situation of when life gives you lemons, right? I mean, all you can do really is just make lemonade out of it. So it's a different story if you're bound by HIPAA. If you are if you're a healthcare provider, there's some other situations where unfortunately you cannot really defend yourself properly or even engage with a client because you risk being sued because you cannot reveal anything about patient situation. So that's a different ballgame, and that should be a different, completely different webinar on what you can do as a healthcare provider. But in most industries, you actually are allowed to respond to negative reviews, and then always respond, and to be strategic about it. You have to know when it's okay to I'm doing air quotes, to bribe your customer, to give a discount, give something away, to bribe them into removing review or giving an update. And then you have to understand when maybe your business did screw up, maybe your employee screwed up, and sometimes people like a good redemption story. So sometimes it's okay to not be defensive and to say, look, thank you, we truly appreciate your review, we screwed up, or my employee screwed up, or take full responsibility, I apologize, we already taken steps XYZ to fix this, I'm also going to do XYZ to further help you out. And then in the extreme cases, again, where there's definitely this situation, never happened, they're literally imagining stuff, or again, there's some simply situation where your competitor is trying to harm you, it's okay to go to your lawyer, to craft that cease and desist letter, and to send the letter to the person who left that review and demand that they take it, that they remove it, or they write an apology and pretty much cancel it out. So we've seen this in our practice a few times, and every time that business decided to go this route, they actually won, and pretty easily, and there was no actual litigation. It was simply a nicely crafted cease and desist letter, and in one case it was a person claiming that they were a client or customer of this particular business. They were never a client. The whole situation was completely invented, and it turns out it was actually a disgruntled ex-employee situation, and a quick cease and desist letter fixed it, and they went ahead and they removed the fake negative review. Now, moving along, it's very important, have a system that explicitly asks for positive reviews. Again, you'd be surprised how many businesses do not have such a system. They don't have a system that consistently asks for positive reviews. So you're in a situation when you're fishing instead of hunting. You're sitting on the shore and you're waiting for positive reviews to come in, as opposed to being a hunter and going out and hunting for those reviews. So always collect your customer's email address. There's so many purposes that you can use it. Now, have an email drip campaign or text message when appropriate to follow up. Some of you have good follow-up systems in terms of upsales and further marketing. A lot of you, I bet, a lot of you on this call do not have an appropriate system, or have not incorporated in your marketing system and follow-up system a point where you ask for review. And then finally, have a system that takes a potentially negative review offline and pushes positive reviews online. So again, that needs to be implemented on your website's level. We have a full system that involves software and some manual labor to make that happen, if any of you are interested in this. And then lastly, have a system that consistently adds fresh reviews and diversifies your reviews across various platforms. Once again, by system, I mean procedures, piece of software, and follow-up drip campaigns. Obviously, you can do it on your own. Some of you are doing it already and doing it right. For a lot of you, I would say you probably don't have enough time to put all these things together on your own. You're too focused on running your business, and that is something that we can help you with. We're kind of running out of time here, so let me just skip those pretty pictures and go straight to the proposal, to the point. So what we have, in addition to many other services, we have a complete online reputation management system. And so what it does for you, obviously the result, the goal is to diversify your reviews. So you have reviews on more platforms, on different platforms, to increase the number of positive reviews, to take offline negative reviews in those cases when it's possible, and to make sure you have a steady trickle of new reviews based on what we covered, because we know all of the above are super important. So first of all, what we do is we do on-site review capture. When business owners are thinking about reviews, they're automatically thinking review websites, platforms, Google, Yelp, TripAdvisor, whatever applies to your industry. That is true. A lot of people, especially who want to leave you a bad review, they go straight to that review website. However, a lot of businesses forget that reviews could be initiated on your website. I mean, the person could be your recurring client and they could be browsing on your website. Do you have systems? Do you have funnels where you clearly offer your recurring client or person who's browsing your website to leave a positive review? If you don't, you're missing out on a lot, and I mean a lot of reviews. Or for example, it's a new client and they're looking for services on your website. Maybe they have a chat. Maybe you have a chat function on your website, and perhaps they didn't buy anything, but they were very pleased by your customer service. And if caught at the right moment, in the right mood, they would actually go ahead and leave a few sentence review, give you 5 stars just based on the customer service. So one of the components of our online reputation service is on-site review capture, which again a lot of businesses overlook. Review monitoring, simply we have systems, we have software that would alert you about every single review that appears across the internet. So you don't have to waste your time Googling your business name and going on different review sites and guessing and wondering what's going on, what's your situation. We'll keep a finger on your review pulse, and so you wouldn't be surprised if you got a good review. You will know exactly when you got it, on which review site, and so you can go and react proactively. You can respond, you can engage. If you got a bad review, well, it happens, suck it up, but at least you will know immediately, so you can take swift action. So that's part of the services that we do. Now, what I'm offering today is, so if you're going to email me your company name, your business name, and my email is vladas@incloud.com. That is VLADAS@incloud.com. So just email me your company name. If there's something relevant that I need to know, feel free to send me more information. But basically, the reason for this is, if you do that, within 48 hours or sooner, I will provide you a customized report card of your company's online reputation using my tools. So you'll be surprised, in many cases, you'll be surprised to see reviews you didn't know you had, possibly on websites or online platforms that you didn't even know existed, or you didn't even pay attention. I will also give you a scorecard of your average reviews across all the platforms. Now, if you like what you see with your scorecard, if you liked what you saw so far on this webinar, then we can talk individually on the phone or Skype or GoToMeeting or face-to-face and see if we are a good fit to take care of your company's online reputation management. But first, what I'm asking is, give me a chance to take a look and to see what can I find, what kind of scorecard I can provide to you, and I'll be more than happy to share a few free tips. If you want to take it beyond this, yes, we have services, we have plans, we have programs that we can help you out to generate more reviews, more positive reviews, which will result in significant increase in your sales. All right, so this is today's webinar. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you around online or in person or in my inbox. Have a great day. Bye-bye.